Yeah.
So that microphone picks up everything.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we had all 4 months last night.
But does that cause feedback?
It does a little bit of things.
Do you have your glasses on?
I do, I will.
Have you been wearing them?
I mean, I wore them last night sitting here.
Do you feel more used to them after wearing them for a couple hours?
It gives me some little weird headache and stuff. But it makes sense. It's crystal clear. So I would choose the Adventure.
So is it also picking up the loud music from our side?
It does a little bit. I know Lamb was saying.
Who?
Lamb, who was that guy from
Okay.
Norway. He said you could hear it, but it wasn't bad. And on the top is.
Who was that?
Wallace Elliott Willow speaking.
Hey, Grandpa. I'm getting closer to the lodge. Your phone magically erased all the contacts again?
River. Nurse Ellen was helping me with it, but she said she doesn't know how these old-fashioned phones work.
I'll help you with it when you return.
Oh, I'm so grateful you decided to help me with the Bear Den Ranch. Competition is growing every day.
Ethically hunted meat with government inspection? Sounds like a pretty niche market.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. But the demand is rising every day. And with the hoax about the disease spreading...
What? I can't hear you.
River, can you hear me better now?
Yep, way better.
The service in the valley is really bad, so I'll make it quick. I've sent you a package a day ago, but I'm not sure when it will arrive. Just make yourself at home and maybe greet your old friend Echo. You know, it's been a while.
Oh, God, I forgot about her. How long has it been?
I did, I'm sorry.
10 years. I hope you didn't
What's going on,
forget the
Logic?
keys.
Oh, God, I did. What should I do?
Don't worry. The spare is in the usual spot.
All right, I'm here. I'll call you later. And be nice to the nurses.
But tell them to be nice to me. I'm always a gentleman. And kiddo, or I guess I should start calling you River now. Welcome to the Nez Perce Valley.
It's been a long time. It's been like a month and a half. So,
That was actually pretty cool to watch.
Okay, what's happening? What do I have to do now?
Look around.
I guess that goes. How do I get in here?
If you press down, you'll run. So press down on L.
He's
It
very
gets you to
stiff.
run.
His shadow is very stiff.
Yeah, it's their animation is definitely not.
Forgot the keys. The spare must be in the mailbox.
Where's the mailbox? Oh, okay.
Your stairs.
Shut up.
Thank God we have a trustworthy mailman.
Oh, they're just in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Jeez, no kidding.
We're out in the country. This is what you do.
It's been a long time since I was here.
Let's get this party started.
Oh, so this is my only gun?
Yep. For now.
So do I equip it?
Yep. So equip old rifle firearms. And so then that's your computer where you can purchase more, but you only have 200 coins.
Oh, okay.
So, but those are all the different weapons that you can choose from.
I think the 308 is the best.
And everything's locked down.
Yep.
And then those are the side by sides down there. They'll be 10,000.
And those will earn off of missions.
Oh, okay.
Those are your different hunting, the ability to hunt on other people's property.
Scopes.
All right.
You already have a scope. So go to attachments.
I'm sorry, I want to look at things for a minute.
That's okay. Yeah, Rick will jump in and tell you all about it instead of just letting you explore.
Wait, what is this? Who's Richard Knox, and why is he such a jerk?
I think Richard Knox was actually,
It's River's father,
you know,
Oh, okay.
Richard Knox.
you'll learn more about what happened.
200.
Yeah, maybe the bot. I think Twitch has a bot that jumps in to view your stream to see what's going on. Because my glasses make this thing look like crystal clear.
No,
crazy.
you can see this.
I mean, I can see it, but here it's just slightly blurry.
So
I can read it, but it's blurry. But now it's crystal clear.
feel like it.
Yeah, can't believe how blind I was.
Can I come with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so still go back, equip Grandpa's.
Oh, in here?
And then you
I
gotta-
did it.
I know, but you got to attach the scope. So you've got your rifle,
Oh.
and then the one over, is there, and then that's your scope. So you'll be able to have multiple scopes. So right now, that 30-30 is
Okay.
it's the exact same rifle.
Okay. All right, cool. Did I do what I was supposed to do then on that?
Yep. So so now we'll
Reach the northwest balcony on the second floor. I don't even know where I'm pointed. That's southwest.
so
Northwest.
So you can see the little yellow, but you're going to want to find the stairs. You'll go in
Oh.
behind you.
Oh, I see.
Oh, here, real quick. This will help you.
What is this? Who did the fire?
I don't know.
Nobody was here.
I know, that's what everybody complains about. Like, why is there a fire going? Nobody's here. Grandpa got left and just
I
left the fire
know,
going.
that's-
Real quick, let's go to your settings. So hit your big button
Okay.
and go over to game. R1.
Oh, dang.
And then go to, I think, video. Where's the quality? Yeah. Go to gameplay. And go down to HUD elements and turn on your crosshair.
It helps.
There you go.
So much. I'm gonna turn it on.
And then if you, oh,
Oh, sorry.
that's okay.
Whoops. Okay.
And then go over to gameplay.
Oh, damn it. Okay, hold
All
on.
right, you'll get it.
R1. Then R2.
And then I don't think you want 24-hour time format.
No, thank you.
Yep. So 12-hour, and I believe you don't want to have matrix. You don't want meters. You want
No.
yards, right?
Yeah.
So, yep. Bump your field of view up to, I do 90 or 100, and that'll just help widen what you see
Okay.
instead of being a little bit more focused at 70%. And then, yeah, I'd leave everything else like it is.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
Wait, what is this?
You can hear the refrigerator running. That's fun.
Oh, there's my Jeep. That's cool. Can you do anything with any of this?
No.
So you can't interact at all?
No.
Okay.
It's all decoration. Man, it's strictly a hunting game. You'll be able to decorate your lodge by once you start taking trophies. But otherwise.
But that's it. Like,
That's
you
it.
can't do anything. And
No.
these are all, like, stationary. You can't move
Yeah,
them.
you can't move them around, can't rearrange. Everything will be left here.
Okay, so that's the little, mission guide.
The little yellow marker.
Yeah. Let's go use the binoculars to glass highlighted checkpoints. Glass. What does that
Glassing is when
mean?
you look through your binoculars.
Oh. Why don't they just say look through the binoculars?
Because it's much cooler if you say glassing.
Oh,
Because
okay.
usually what you do is you get a spotting scope or your binoculars and you like find a high ridge and you're glassing because you're looking through
Oh,
the
I
glass
see. Okay, I see.
down in the valley floor.
First, press the directional pad. Select use them. Press L. What? Why did it go away so fast? I was just
Hit
reading
the
it.
directional right D. There you go. L2.
Two. Huh. And what am I looking for?
The highlighted markers.
What is that yellow thing down in the...
The highlighted marker.
Oh, okay. Is there something supposed to be there?
No, just teaching you how to use
Oh,
it.
how to use them. Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to search for the... Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
your road to the bridge up over to that other side of the mountain.
See you soon, Echo.
So you're going to go meet Echo.
I'm like Echo W. Watson.
Okay.
So you've done that.
There's another one. What is that? Is that just my...
It's just another marker where you got to go in your. So then to get out of that is
Oh,
circle.
okay.
No, it's the same.
Oh, L2. Yeah.
What
L2.
Oh, am I crouching? Is that what
Yeah.
you just did? Okay.
If
Okay.
you actually jump up.
So see the little HUD. So see the red marker in the center of your screen.
Oh, yeah.
That shows you where you're specifically looking.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
Like
it'll
at
help guide you.
seconds, like, okay. So I'm gonna turn it on next time.
It just helps you. It's such a to know exactly where that pinpoint is.
Do you walk around with your binoculars in your hand all the time?
You can long press the D-pad, the direction. There you go.
And then you just
But yeah, I walk around with my. Oh, you want to go
So
back
are we
and look at
leaving?
the map?
What are we doing?
Well, inspect the map in the office to refresh your memory of the surroundings.
This is the bedroom. Oh, this is the office?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Also known as your bedroom.
Oh,
You've
okay.
discovered
why they
Nez
don't.
Perce Valley grassland habitat. Open country for beginners and seasoned veterans alike. The meadows serve as prime feeding areas for both pheasants and badgers. Undisturbed grasslands with tall grass have the potential to hold a lot of small but also some bigger game.
Okay. So now I need to leave and go.
Yeah, into the car.
Well, that's good. Somebody shut the door.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's faster if I take the right turn.
How do you go?
Talking window. You enter the vehicle by pressing square or leave by pressing circle. Accelerators R2. Steers are left joystick. Handbrake is X. And then you can change the camera if you want.
Why is
Okay.
it moving?
Is there a drift on here or something? Oh jeez, am I gonna wreck this thing?
You can, but it's...
You
that's
guys
a
go
road.
like really fast.
Yeah,
What?
there's a road that way and this way. So the moment you come out of there, there's two roads.
Oh, should I have gone the other
No,
way?
it's okay. So if you look at it, it's the sea.
Oh, okay.
It'll be faster.
It would have been faster to go the other way, but you can go down this way.
Okay.
There's a shooting range as well, so we can get back.
We'll get to that.
Whoops.
Back up is L2.
Yes. Why is it keep on going over the top?
Whoa. Can I flip this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to do that.
You should drive it side by side. That way you
Dang. I'm a really bad driver. Oh my
That's
god.
It's also very they don't have great driving mechanics.
I know, but when you guys drive it, it looks all realistic. It's all good and
Well,
smooth and stuff.
And we've also played it a lot.
I'm gonna hit a tree.
I've got like 80 hours. in this
I've got
game.
80 hours in Fallout.
I know.
Is this right?
Yeah, keep going. So based off of the compass at the top is where the yellow marker is
Okay.
going to take you in. You go towards that bridge, then we're going to cross over and go up. No, Mark just got it set up to cross the bridge and take the first turn to the left across the river.
I've got my house stuck on the so
Now to the left.
So that little turn right there. Turn left.
No, you're fine. Keep going. I saw a deer.
Maybe I remember the road after.
I saw a deer.
Do I need a turn?
Let's leave the car here.
Oh,
Yeah, so go ahead and park your car in that parking lot.
me and Dad just
You could, if you want, just drive up it.
oh, whoops! I forgot about brakes.
You're like,
There we go.
that's my brakes.
Well, I mean,
Fence.
the
That'll
fence
work.
acted as a good brake. All right, so now where am I going?
Follow the yellow thing in your compass.
Well, where's my pit boy? Okay, how do I look at the map?
Your map is, this is your pit boy.
Oh, okay. Okay, where am I? Am
You're
I
the
the little
red
red
arrow.
thing? Okay, and then the pulsing areas
Here's
where
you
I'm
need
trying to go.
Yep.
So I need to go like behind me and up like it looks like a trail maybe?
Yes. Green means trail.
Okay, he walks slow, ever loving slow.
because you're crouched.
Oh.
There you go. And then if you hit L1 while you're walking, it auto walks. L1, not L2.
Oh, okay.
And then all you got to do is move his head for the direction you want to go. And then if you walk and click down on that button, he'll then run.
Oh,
So you have to, yeah.
does it
Run-
like steal energy or do
No.
anything to you?
No, he's got unlimited running ability.
Yeah,
Oh, and then he'll do that auto as well.
Yep. And then if you want him to stop, you have to pull back on the joystick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So running in this game,
I just heard something
Yep.
weird or something.
so running in this game will spook anything within like 350 yards of you,
Oh,
or
okay.
400 yards. So running is great when you're not worried about causing pressure,
Disturbance from
disturbance.
Okay.
But if you're hunting, you either want to be walking, most likely crouching. So you're gonna do a lot of walking.
Because if you actually just like let the guy walk, it will be pad footed. It will be an achievement for pad footed, so you're quieter, crouched. So like walking is like, and then pad footed is like just.
Wait, I thought you did and push it.
You gotta hit L1.
Oh,
So the
L1.
moment you break the auto walk, he'll stop auto walking for you.
Okay.
This game's pretty. Yes.
Is Logic still here?
I don't think he's here.
Or is
I
that-
think he just came in to say hi.
Who? What are
He
you
made
talking about?
Logic. Logic is this guy I met who came in and jumped on the stream.
like
And then him and I have been talking back and forth. And he's got kind of double the hours in the game, but he's really focused in on herd management, specifically with the deer. And so he's got some amazing deer.
Like he has 4 albinos.
Here you are.
What is this?
Green Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Long time no see, my friend.
I'm like, Mommy, jump off of there. You're just
Why would I do that?
You're just probably like, I think you would just pass out.
Just at the hunting range. Okay.
So now so instead of having to constantly walk places, so your lodge is up that way. So if you hit the D-pad right,
Oh, right. That's how you.
yep, and then L2, and then look up and follow kind of the road. Yep. Oh, that's the other road. It's off to your right. So that's your lodge.
Okay.
It's 973 yards away.
All right. So I have to go back to the lodge.
Well, yeah. And then if you hit L2, and then look at your
No.
map.
You have to do the hunting range.
So then if you go kind of move your marker, yep,
You have to go there.
that's where you have to go.
Oh, but it's right by the lodge. So
Right.
can you
But
fast travel
You
there?
can also fast travel to the firing range too.
Oh, you can.
Yep.
But then I'm leaving my Jeep out here.
That's okay. You can recall it to any of the hunting
Oh.
lodges, not
Oh,
to the
okay.
campsites, but to the hunting lodges.
Okay.
I wish you could. Hold on.
Okay.
I wish
Thanks.
you could recall it at the campsite, right?
Yep.
How do I get my gun out?
So your D-pad is going to be kind of like your inventory. So if you
Oh,
hit the
okay.
up arrow,
Okay.
and then if you hit L2, and now,
And then it will help you right here. to zoom, and that's not to zoom.
Yeah, you got a couple of zooms.
Me and Daddy.
What is this? What is it? What is
So
zeroing?
zeroing is like the leveling in which you're distance-wise. So it kind of helps you compensate. So instead of you trying to figure out, like, do I point up a little bit for the drop of the bullet,
Oh.
the zeroing will help bring that in.
Oh,
So
okay.
your zeroing is more for a 109-yard animal out. 219, 164, 109, 55. But it wants you to shoot that deer at 50. So zeroing in at 55 is great.
Right here?
Yep. So then zoom in. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. And then to hold your breath is L1. Hold the trigger is R2.
Well,
Vitals hit. That would be a good shot.
what did you say?
You said that was a good shot. You hit it within the marker. Now you got to look down range to the 160. So zero it in to the 164. Yep. And my recommendation is don't stand and shoot, but either squat or completely lay down prone. And it moves.
How do I make him do that?
Hit circle. And then move to your left and get away from the bench.
Okay.
Or hold circle and he'll go prone, which will stabilize your shot really well.
Wait.
And then just ask questions, I'll help you.
How do I hold my breath again?
L1.
So eventually you have to exhale, right?
Yep. And then L1 again, yep.
Do I have to do it again?
Well, and then you got to move down. So hit the deer and the vitals. Hit the target at 164. Hit triangle. So now what we've done is turned on hunter sense.
Oh, okay.
So now you have a shot analysis with the red beam. And so move down. That's your 50-yard mark. That's 100 yard. And the one right there is 163 yards out. So see, you want to zero it at 164. Yep.
Okay.
And then if you turn that off,
I don't know
this
how to turn it
triangle.
off.
There, now you can kind of see that marker.
So I'm just really trying to hit that little bitty thing.
Yep. So hold your breath
Okay.
and then kind of get yourself in and fire.
Okay.
It's okay. Take your time. Don't feel rushed.
Has to keep his shooting
Good
skills
shot.
sharp, but 200 yards is way too far for a safe deer shot.
And so obviously,
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to push that again.
with this rifle and this zoom, it's too far. You wouldn't take a 200-yard shot.
Right, but I'm supposed
But,
to try here?
yep. So yeah, that little tiny white marker way out there.
Looks like there's a note over there.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect. So go ahead and remove out of your zoom, and then circle again, and then L2 will take you out of the scope.
Okay.
There you go. And then
And-
there's a little note right there.
Oh, that thing, okay.
Do you have questions like?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, Wallace, don't forget to take care of the badgers wreaking havoc behind the lodge. Sincerely, myself. You forgetful geezer.
Oh, so it's a note to himself.
Yep.
Okay, so is that my next mission? Enter.
Yep. So
Oh, okay.
enter the hunting stand. So my recommendation: look at your map so you got an idea where you got to go. So then is what you can do.
Okay, so that one.
No, behind the lodge. So the big question mark.
Oh,
So if you go over to that question mark and hit triangle, it throws down a tracking marker.
oh, okay.
So now go out of here and turn to see the marker.
Oh, yellow. Oh, the blue.
Blue.
Oh, okay.
That gives you more of a detailed marker.
Am I walking, or can I
Yep.
fast travel to the cabin
No,
first?
you could fast travel to the cabin if you want.
Yeah. Or is it useful for me to walk?
You'll walk plenty in this game, so it's not a big deal if you just fast travel or back click and hold it.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Why is it growling? What was growling?
Badger.
Badgers?
Yep. It's easier if you go that direction.
Oh, okay.
I forget how loud River is. It's crazy.
What? I don't know what that means.
The sound is different when I play. Because I have so many perks. It's actually fairly quiet. Hilarious.
Come on. What do I have to do? Jump or something?
Yeah, it's amazing what you get stuck on.
Oh, okay.
Things you'll walk over versus things you get stuck on. So you're heading to the yellow. You're going to the hunting stand.
All right. Okay.
We place the blue marker just to help you understand like
Oh, okay.
actual physical.
Can you get rid of it?
Yeah. So you put your little crosshair on that blue marker and then hit the R1 button.
Oh my gosh! Seriously?
You can also look through your scope is one way. And then, yeah. But again, you're swaying. You can also look through your binoculars and put the red square around it, and that's one way to move it. Or go to your map.
Okay.
And then if you zoom in, you can get rid of it, but it's fine. You can leave it.
How do you zoom in?
R2.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Whatever. Am I going in here?
Yep.
So many burrows. That's unusual. Badgers are definitely overpopulated in this area.
So hit triangle. This is your hunter's sense.
Oh, okay.
So it will help you determine and see their zones. So every animal has like 2 feeding zones, 2 watering zones, and 2 resting zones. So what you're going to want to do is pull out you could use your scope on your gun, but hunter safety wise, you'd pull out your binoculars, which is your right directional.
Why
And
didn't
then-
it do it the first few times?
I don't know. And then, yeah, look through them and start scoping or glassing all in that area for a badger. They'll be in that little valley somewhere in there.
So you can use your hunter sense while you're.
So there's, did you hear it?
Yeah.
So he's somewhere. So the hunter sense, those are different tracks. Go ahead and zoom. Go ahead and zoom out. Go ahead and stop looking through. Off to your left. Keep going. Look over here. So the animal won't get highlighted. Only their tracks or zones there. Up on that hillside there he is. He's coming from that sound bubble.
Oops.
To your right. Right there.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
him.
Yep. So then it'll tell you about them. So go ahead and come out of there. So at L2. And then pull out your gun by... Yep. And then go ahead and look through it. And he's down. You can see him right down, to your left right there. See him?
Yeah.
And then L1 to hold your...
Oh, there's two of them.
Yep. So you can shoot either one. And zero in at 55 yards. There you go. And then just get ready to shoot him. There you go.
Did I get him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
And it leaves a marker for me?
well, so is what you would do when you get more into the hunting is go back to him. And when you shoot an animal, first thing you want to do is hit L1 or R1. R1.
R1. Okay, I'm sorry.
So it lays down a
Oh,
tracker.
a little thing. Okay.
Because you may shoot an animal, doesn't mean it's going to immediately drop. It may get up and run. So
Should I
if you
just
wanted to, shoot him again. Follow him until, I mean, if you want to try to shoot him, there you go. And then hold your breath.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Just kind of watch that bush, see if he comes out on the other side or...
Oh, wanker. Don't stop.
I don't know. Dang animals. Looks like he may have gone into a burrow. I don't see him unless he's hiding behind all there. Well, you can go
Go over there?
down. Yeah. Use the ladder and crawl down and then go over.
Oh.
Square. And then it shows you your shot analysis. So that's your bullet cam, so that's what happened. So one hit him in the flesh, took his right lung, and then hit him in the left lung too.
Oh, okay.
So it was a good shot. It was a great kill.
Oh,
And then if
okay.
you hit R1,
Okay.
yeah,
1, 2, 3.
yes.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why?
I don't know. It should be 1, 2, 3. or 1, 2, 3? Why would it be 1 and 2 and then 3 is way over here?
Because it started off as having your first bumper. So back in the day
Oh,
was your first. Then they introduced the second, and then they
and
gave you the third.
the joystick is an option to push.
Yep.
Okay. I would just teach everyone that it's changed now. We have 3, so this is the way we do it.
So starting here, closest to you.
Because
is
it's the
1.
most logical. Okay, so what R1 says this.
Yep.
Okay.
Then tells you about your animal, whether it was a male, what age, his weight, his DNA percentage, because eventually what you're hunting for are 5 stars for trophy reasons. And so that's just
Okay.
information, tells you about your kill. And then if you go to your hunt, another R1, this tells you a bunch of different stuff about what you did and how much you can sell them for, based off of like, hey, the animal weighed 16 pounds, you lost, 1/8 of it to the shot. So if you're overpowering an animal, you shoot him with a big rifle, you'll destroy most of the meat.
Oh, okay.
And that's where then, like Bethany was talking about, like, if you hit him in a certain way,
Right.
you're going to destroy a lot of that shoulder meat.
Right.
Well, it'll take that into account. It doesn't show you it, but it takes it into account.
Right, I see.
And you'll lose actually quite a bit of money if you sell them. And then R1 is your trophy rating. So that tells you, the length of the skull, the width of the skull, because that's its trophy, is its head. So
Right.
it'll tell you on the elk and the antlers and all of that type of stuff. So when I got my 5-star deer, first thing Luke asked for was inside of here. Well, what's its length
Oh,
on
okay.
its antlers?
I see.
So one, you can either taxidermy them, and that'll cost you a little bit of money later, or sell them for 36 coins.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now harvest one more badger using the stand or find them in the field. So you can either stay right here, point the gun right at that sound bevel. Keep looking, keep looking. I don't see him. So you can either go back in the stand, but you got to shoot another one. Yeah, I don't see him. So hit triangle for me.
I'm all. How do you stick your gun in there?
That's not ethical hunting, is it?
So that marker's there because.
That's where you had shot that animal.
Okay,
but-
what?
You've got triangle on, so it's just showing you stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, if you just kind of, again, you being on the ground kind of disturbs their pattern. So walking around and then you heard something. So if you then kind of just hunker down here.
Well, I was gonna find a ridge to just like hang out.
Yep. And then yeah, you can use your scope or use your binoculars.
How do you lay down?
Hold circle. And then you can point. You see the circle? Yeah, so point your gun and down. Keep going down. Just further down. Not as low as you can get.
Yeah, I'm laying down, I think.
I mean, yeah, but laying down, you'll only be able to point down so far. I think they're up in those bushes up there with the trees on the right. To your right, rather than down.
Like right in there.
Yeah, and then up, straight up. Yeah, I think they're somewhere in there. You'll just have to use your scope to see them. We'll see them move here, but it's fairly difficult, I think.
So should I wait for the bubbles or should I?
No, just keep scoping. So you can go back out in the other ones making a noise. And,
What the hell? Oh, did I stand up?
yeah, now you're squatting. Yeah, keep going down. Because you're going to have to keep moving. They're not going to walk right in front of you.
Oh, come on.
I know.
That would make this whole game so much easier. Should I just go back in the blind?
Do you? I mean, I don't think you need to. Did you hit triangle? Because it looks like you turned. No, there we go. Turn it back on here. I mean, they're somewhere on that hillside. You can hear them rustling around. And they may be all along that hillside, so the one you heard moved on, so they may be down to your left too. There you go. There.
Okay, I see them now. Oh, I hit the ground.
So you got to reload your rifle.
How do you do that?
Come out of the scope and hit square. And then L1. So hover over, yep, and then hit L1. Or R1, excuse me. You can still hit up R1.
Oh, see, that's so annoying. That one is in the middle. Should I just get another one?
Yeah. But then you'll have to hold L1 to put another blue marker down. You only get one red marker, you get unlimited blue markers. So when you shoot one, I'll tell you just hold L1 or R1. Yeah, just track him. All those biohazards are taunting. Look at them all.
I know.
Never will you have this many in one place ever again. Just so you know. Don't think this is how the game goes. Like you'll have like one, you do one fire, and like maybe another one will come out, and then if you fire more than that, you won't see them for a while
All right.
because it puts what's called hunting pressure on them,
Right.
so they get scared.
Yeah, they feel that feeling of predatorial.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get them.
And this little bugger is not going to stop it for you at all.
No.
Oh, what a pain.
Whoops.
Still tracking. There are two of them. I think that one that was coming down is the one you're tracking. So you could try it. Oh, perfect. Go ahead and hover over them. Hold R1. There you go.
Okay.
So now just go ahead and pick one up and you'll solve the not a Huffle Badger. So you've got one at that marker and one at that marker. So that when you have your hunter's sense on, see how they got that yellow beam?
Yeah.
It'll help you track them. Because again, a deer, unless you can get them in the heart or an artery and drop them instantly, they're gonna run.
Oh, okay.
And the larger animals, if you don't get a good shot, it takes time for them to bleed out. So now, as you can see, you're getting lung shots, and that's exactly what you want.
Okay.
That's a great kill. Because you took both lungs and dropped him instantly. So go ahead and sell. And then, yeah, you can.
So now it's telling me to go buy another gun.
Nope.
Do I have enough money to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because as you've done these little missions, they're giving you've got like $1,400 now, $1,800. So that was a really good shot. So if you so you can now actually play with this and actually zoom in.
Oh.
And then you can actually back up the bullet time. So.
Wait, what?
So zoom in.
With what?
The directional pad up. Yep. And then if you take this and go left or right.
Oh, okay.
So you can come in and actually see you hit the heart.
Oh, okay.
And then you can actually spin around with your right pad and see like what you did.
Oh, okay.
So you really get to analyze the shot. I mean,
That was a pretty clean shot.
that is a super clean shot. Because then what you can do is look at your overview by hitting R1.
Hmm.
And so this was a female. She's only 10 pounds. And females, you don't get a trophy rating,
Right.
but you sell them. But you can see she's only worth 22.
Mm-hmm.
But if you hit L1 again,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
that's okay.
What does this analyze?
So then when you go up and look at, that's why we put the marker down, is because when you shoot an animal at 300
Oh,
yards,
it's up there. Okay.
You've got to cover 300 yards before you can find the blood.
Right.
So that's why the marker's there to help you.
Mm.
And then the blood will tell you what's going on with the animal. Because sometimes you're going to miss, and it'll be animals clear of impurities.
Mm.
But this one says it's got tons of air bubbles, and the animal drop instantly.
What is that? What does air bubbles indicate? What does that mean?
It means you hit them in the lungs.
Oh.
And so the blood that gets brought out has air in it because you've created
Puncture
that.
the lungs. Yep. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I have to go back to the thing. And then, where the heck am I? Where's that door?
Right down that way.
Okay.
Jump! Hit my head on the roof.
The 783, isn't that what they told me I should buy?
I think so. Right? Well, let's find out. Go back out. Yeah, it's the only one that's unlocked.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I have any
I
other
didn't realize the
choices.
783 was a tier 5. Perfect. So then, yeah, go back.
Go back.
Yep. And now equip the new rifle.
Where's the? I don't get
Go
where.
back over there and go then down. There's your new
Oh,
rifle. And then give it a scope. Yep. And then if you wanted to, you can go to your secondary and actually load up.
oh, the old.
You could do Grandpa's old rifle. And so whatever you previously put on the scope, it will come back
Oh, I see.
as that.
I shouldn't use this bad boy for more than 120 yards.
So,
All right, so I don't need to do anything else in here.
nope, you just gotta head down to the firing range.
Okay.
So reach the upper grasslands. Or go ahead and look at your map. And so you need to head out into that area somewhere.
Okay.
So you can either start walking, or I'll show you how to call your Jeep. Don't worry about your Jeep. There. Head on out to where your Jeep originally was.
So, walk out there.
Yeah, walk down the stairs and off to your right. The parking lot is in the back, off to your right. And that parking sign, if you go and interact with any of the parking signs, it will recall your Jeep back to you. So you can either have the hard top green, soft top blue green, or the soft top yellow. And then another trick, if you go to the back of the Jeep, to the back tailgate, open up vehicle storage, you get to then go into your backpack. And you can change out your weapons, you can change out your collars, you can update like your hunting gear.
Oh, okay.
So that's super useful. You don't have to. We were traveling back to the lodge every time we wanted to switch on our guns.
Oh, bummer.
And we had our Jeeps. And when you're way out in the middle of nowhere, yeah, you go off to your right. Yeah, this is just a shortcut down. It's fairly difficult to oh no, maybe not. Yeah, I wonder, did we switch controllers? You definitely got the drift one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not touching anything
Yeah.
and it's doing that.
Yeah, if you're driving. Yeah. So far it hasn't messed with you. But there is a herd of deer that like to hang out right here.
Whoops.
Oh, Grandpa would be so pissed at you if you destroyed his land. You know where you're going?
No.
Look at your map.
Oh, okay, so I need to take a left here then?
Yep. Do you know which one your brake is?
The X, I think.
Just as long as you know it's also L2. It'll give you a brake as well. This animal will run out in front of you. And you don't get any money if you kill it.
Oh, are we like ready to shoot stuff?
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm always ready to shoot stuff.
I'm
I
like,
see
I'm
them,
following
I'm
the
like,
missions. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Like, I'm ready to shoot. Let's do this. And then did you hear the call?
No. That?
Nope. That's a deer call.
That's a deer? It sounds like some kind of weird bird.
No, it's a deer. It's a female mule deer.
Oh.
Hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
Those are pheasants. harvest a mule or a white-tailed deer.
I remember when I couldn't tell the difference between a white-tailed deer and a mule deer. Grandpa used to tease me about it.
So somewhere out here, and then you look at your
See if I
map.
haven't forgotten all those hunting lessons.
So you're close. So obviously there's a question mark you can go look at, or continue to drive further into the grasslands area.
Okay.
So it's really up to
Grandpa.
you of what you do. But your Jeep is
Will spook them.
will spook. So the Jeep will spook at like 600 yards out. You running is like 300 yards out. You walking is like 250 yards.
Okay. And crouch walking is
And
less.
crouch is much less. You're able to really kind of creep up on them. You parked right on a rock.
Oh, whoops.
And then if you walk on the road, you're louder as well. Go ahead and every time you fast travel, go ahead and stop real quick. Your hunter sense gets turned off. So this hunter sense, did you see a little bit of glowing in the field?
Yeah.
So that's a zone. So walk up to that zone. And go ahead and stop. And look down. So every animal has eating often, eating rarely. Drinking often, drinking rarely. Resting often, sleeping rarely. Oh, stop. Spin around and look for that sound bubble. Keep going. There.
That sounds like something.
That's a mule deer, male, currently calm at 200 to 240 yards out. So go ahead and get your binoculars out. Go ahead and look out. And that's why we've got our little red marker. Oh. And go ahead and point the red marker at that.
How do I look at them again? I thought it was R or L2,
It is.
which is this one, right?
Yep. It's got some weird. Go ahead. It's stuck in some. Go ahead and walk forward just a little bit. Keep going. Okay, go ahead and stop. Now try again. You can hear the animation. Go ahead and put it away real quick. Put away your binoculars by holding down. Is it stuck? Alright, so, yep, you can move in this, in which this makes you probably the slowest and quietest. So yeah, if you move, and then go ahead and put that on one of those deer. So that's 220 yards out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I normally would do is go ahead and hit L1. Go ahead and keep
That's
it.
2, L1.
Or sorry, R1. There you go. So you want to get really within 150 yards. So you need to move roughly 50 yards forward. So keeping your binoculars on them. Keep crouched. Yeah.
I didn't know if I was crouched. I was trying to crouch.
So see the little animation at the bottom?
Yeah, okay.
So I would keep an eye on them with the binoculars.
What happened?
They're over to your left. Keep going. It's where that marker is. And so just like that, they will move. So see them in the trees there?
Yeah, I see.
So really that one standing up, yep, I'd keep an eye on that one. That marker doesn't look quite right. It almost looks like it's kind of going beyond there. It's 199, 200 yards out. So you're going to kind of go probably right where that bush is.
This one right here?
Yeah. And you're going to kind of get within that area. But they're going to get real attentive to you when you're getting in to the 150 marker. They'll all of a sudden start to recognize you. Okay, so that looks like, so if you look at that terrain, it almost looks like that may be some water in between us. So keep walking forward. And then just keep looking at them too. Because we're going to want to keep an eye on them. We're going to keep on the behavior. We want to see the calmness.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, maybe this is like a little marsh or something.
Yeah. Go ahead and just go ahead and stop moving. And take a good read. That one's going to be a little tough. I mean, you could do it at 164. So I would go prone, pull out my gun, and get ready to shoot that one.
What's that one? Is that a male too?
That looks like a female to me.
Oh,
but
it says it's
but
male.
you don't know what's behind there, so it's trying to pick up whatever's behind there. That's definitely a male. Male adult. I mean, that's a good trophy rating. That male adult could turn into
I
a
could
tour.
possibly hit him in his.
You could, yeah. That's why I'd say I'd go prone. Yep. I think that's a great shot. And yep. So L2 to get out of that view. That one on the left that's walking towards you, go back in there.
Oh, sorry, I was already.
That's okay. And go ahead and zoom in into your scope. And then go ahead and, and go up. That one laying down, or that one right there, the one just at that marker there,
Yeah.
you can tell by her color, she's gray. So that's a mature.
Oh, okay.
But you're not going to get as much money out of it as you would. That one there, that's definitely a female. I don't see any horns. Or is that?
No, it does look like a female. The male's gone now.
That might. No, he's laying down right in between those trees. No, that is
Still?
a male. That is a male. So is what you could do is, this is where now Bethany and Luke and what we've learned. You want to study the animal?
Well, sure.
hit that button, and then R1 twice. You may not have found the animal. Now hit R2 4 times, because we've got mechanics, fire, go an animal. Yeah, you don't have them yet. So go back out. And you just have to take this shot. Okay. Now,
What do I?
where you shot him, hit the R1.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Go back up. Right there, hit R1. There. Okay. So now, hit L2.
I am so confused about the L1, L2 thing. I will eventually figure it out, I guess. And just walk right through the stream?
Yeah. If it's too deep, you won't be able to go through it, and you'll find another way around. So again, putting that marker down is huge. Because just like that, I mean, now you've got it. If you didn't have that marker,
Right,
you'd
you'd
have
be
to
a little
walk.
lost.
You'd be a little lost. And that blood trail is going to be the thing that's going to allow you to find that animal. Because, again, you'll shoot, quickly lay down your marker, and then you'll actually follow the animal to give you a
Right.
secondary marker. All right, perfect. So what do you notice about the color of that?
Oh, it seems really bright.
Really pink, right?
Yeah.
So that's really good. So you'll be able to tell almost immediately. If it's dark red, you know that that's like a flesh wound. But if it's pink, it
It's
brightens
an
it
artery
up.
wound. Okay.
So you can see perfect. So it's a pink color. It's actually a medium amount of blood. So you got definitely a lung shot.
Okay.
I think it's a high lung shot. So the animal expires slower and is further away. So we know the animal took off kind of
This way.
So turn on your hunter sense, which is triangle, and back up. We're going to look for its blood trail. There will be a trail that it. There it is, see it?
Right here.
Yep. So now we just have to kind of follow it. We know.
Okay.
You know,
Do
don't
you
have to-
need to analyze it every
No.
time, or you
No.
can just kind of
we
keep
just
going?
kinda- I believe he took off.
I thought I saw him go over to the right. Yeah, here we go. Here's more of it.
Another like a little bit there. So now it's starting to light up. Now just stop. Just stop.
Oh, because I see more
See
of
it
it.
lighten it up now? Watch.
Oh, okay.
So you're now picking up. So the hunter sense kind of homes in on it. Just keep following. Keep following. Perfect. Give it just a second. Here we go. Don't worry about the sound bubble.
Right.
Get yourself distracted. You see it? And this is why I put that red marker. Go ahead and just stop right there. So this is where you're looking.
Oh,
So if you can dial that in, you can watch the red dot or the line actually go off right to there.
oh my gosh.
There
Okay.
you go. And you'll have it so where when you are walking normally,
I think
your
I
hunter
see
sense
it.
will stay
Oh,
on.
there he is.
Perfect. Oh wow, it went low. So you definitely, when you're shot analyst, you hit him in the flesh, hit him in the bone, and then the right lung, and then it eventually got into the stomach.
Oh, bummer.
So obviously,
Well,
that's-
but I guess that's the front. When you shoot him in the front like that, that's what you risk, right?
that is, yep, 100%. That's what you risk. So obviously,
A
immediately
broadside
is what
shot is better.
especially in real life because of what you're
Because you'll contaminate the
yep.
whole gut area.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then is what you do is this is a trophy rating, so he does have the horns.
Okay.
So then you hit R1. He was young,
Okay.
so right now it doesn't matter. You're learning how to hunt, you're learning the mechanics of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But the part of the mechanic is that you would monitor that entire herd. You wouldn't necessarily want to just take this guy.
You try to find somebody
You
a little
would've-
more fit for it.
Somebody who's older,
Yeah.
young is going to grow into a better DNA process.
Right, yeah.
But he's a 50-50 chance of getting to a 5-star.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So as he grew, he probably would have ended up in the 80 percentile.
Okay.
which that means that not the next generation after him, but the next generation would be a higher ranking.
Gotcha. All right.
So now it's whether or not you want to taxidermy him or sell him. But you can see you only lost a pound of meat, which was actually a really good shot. So you're getting almost the best price for him because you have
Yeah,
so
I
much
don't
meat.
really want a trophy for a little young male that was kind of shot on accident.
Well, I mean, it's not shot, it's your first deer. That's
Yeah.
all they want you to do is shoot your first deer. So.
Well, that's what I mean, like not an accident, but I kind of was going after anything just to complete the little
Yeah.
task.
So sell for 123. So now you've learned your basics, and all shop items are open. You now have restaurant orders that come in. And so what I wanted to show you before you took the shot, hit your big map button, and then hit R1 to the encyclopedia, and then R2 over to the animals, and then go down to the mule deer, and go to, so this will show you what time they feed, what time they drink, what time they rest, feed, drink. So as long as you know where they're going to be, you have a basic time frame of when they're going to be there.
Right.
But if you go to inspect,
Sorry.
it's okay.
This isn't even new. It just is itching for some reason. It's almost like I'm allergic to the Vaseline.
You think? You're not breaking out or anything.
I have like bumps. If you could see my skin, it's bumpy.
Here, let me pull off my old man glasses so I can see up close.
I mean, it could be itchy because the hair's growing back or something
Yeah.
too. It could be.
But hit inspect, so triangle. So you can rotate the animal
Oh, okay.
and put him in a position, right, of what you're looking at. So that was kind of the position you were looking at.
Right, yeah.
And now hit show organs.
Oh, okay.
And then if you were to rotate like that, and then more like that, that's what you can almost understand like what you would show.
Yeah.
So then you can go like this real quick. And now you can see, okay, well, if I was going to shoot at this angle, where am I shooting? And then you can match it up onto the deers to help you understand.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, and that's where I was trying to go, like in between his legs almost.
Yeah, and I think you did a great shot. Slightly over to your right would have been great. Thinking that the penetration would go through the two lungs. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. I was like, well, no, if we could get to that, that'd help. But you got to discover the animal
Got it. Before you can get to be able to look at it like that. Okay.
water, guys.
This reminds me when Grandpa went for a pheasant hunt and forgot to take a shot.
Come here. Okay, you. Calm down. No.
Alright, so now they want me to buy a shotgun because I'm going to shoot the pheasants for the Chinese place.
Okay. Obviously, you got to look at your price tag. What do you got in your bank?
$1,600.
So,
So it's kind of down to these two or this one. But that's a 16 gauge. Don't I want a 20 gauge over a 16? I mean, don't you want a smaller gauge for birds?
yeah, you do.
And 20, it's the higher number is the smaller gauge, correct?
Right. Yep. So these are smaller.
But I'm open to feedback. Obviously, you know, you've done all this before.
Yep. That one is 2 bag capacity. So 1, 2, and that's it. Then you got to reload.
Right. I like these others because they've got a 4.
Yep.
Both of these have 4.
Yep.
They're both 20s. This one's a semi-automatic and this one's a pump.
Right. So boom. This one boom, boom, boom. So you can get a lot more out. I personally like this Morning Silence. I do not own the 870 Wingmaster.
Oh, okay.
I do own the Klein Standard as well.
Oh, okay.
So there's a perk that you can work on. It's a horrific perk that has the brake action. So this is a bolt action. So see the
Yeah, I
icon?
see it. Uh-huh.
And the Klein Standard is a brake. So it breaks open and you put 2 in
Yeah.
and close it. So it's like a lot like the one we've got.
Yeah.
But the Morning Silence is the one I would go with.
And so do you automatically have plenty of ammo or do you have to also buy
no,
ammo?
you don't have to buy ammo. You do have to visit any of the gun safes to replenish your ammo.
Oh. All right.
Go ahead and go back in. I don't know, and look at attachments. So it's 800. These are extremely useful for your shotguns.
Okay.
So right now, because you don't have enough, you could go shoot a couple of deer. So here's the thing: is you don't have to do the missions.
Right.
So this is open range, but you will run into some property you cannot hunt on yet.
All right.
But you didn't equip your shotgun.
I didn't equip my shotgun, but it'll be in my.
It'll be in your Jeep because you purchased it now. So
Well, because what if I do want to go make some more money and I want to go shoot some more deer?
So you can carry your shotgun with you, and you can carry your 243.
So are you saying that my shotgun's not even on me, so it won't be in my Jeep?
It will be in your Jeep. You've purchased it, so it becomes in your inventory, so it becomes a part of your safe. So yeah, you recall your Jeep, go to the back, you can then equip it.
Did I just do it or?
Hit X.
Okay. So I could earn some more money and then buy green,
You
right?
could go.
That's not a bad strategy, is it?
No, because you're going to earn money off of harvesting the pheasants. They're $18 an animal.
Whoop. That's how you flip the Jeep.
Or you can go try to hunt some deer. You're going to get $100, $200 worth.
Because then if I shoot several, then I can get that scope.
Yeah, and all it is just a highlight red,
Yeah.
one magnification.
That's nice.
So it gives you a
A little
much
bit of
nicer
help
target.
to
Yeah.
zone in on.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're shooting down the iron sights.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you know what that is. That's. Yeah, the fox is coming at you from the left, so you're aware.
What are these markers? Are those my old markers?
Those are your old markers.
How
Let me
do
show you
you
how to
clear
delete
them?
So hit your map. And then, so up by the, where you were hunting above the lodge. So see the blue markers? Hover over one of them. And then if you hit the L3 button,
What's this,
that's
right?
R, left and right.
Oh, okay.
L3 will remove all, you can either hit X, will remove that one marker.
Oh, but I want to
L
remove them
can
all.
remove all, and then go back down. See the red marker underneath Cottonwood?
Oh, uh-huh.
Then you have to remove that one alone. So again, you get one red marker and unlimited blues.
Okay.
So now you have, just so, because I've hunted this area, you have a mule deer herd that hangs out near here. You have a whitetail herd that hangs out near here. And then another mule deer herd up the road just a little bit.
Okay.
Now, are they nearby?
Never know.
You never know. They can be in the hills back behind you. They can be in the hills up on the side. They can be down drinking, all depending on the time of day. So that's where then the hunting comes in.
You look like a person.
You will start to see things. Thinking that, yep, that's a deer. Nope, that's the rockalope. Maybe it's almost straight.
No. I'm going to start doing my thing now. I'm sure I'm going to go preheat the oven to 375 on. There's a little bastard badger again.
Yep. Give me your bone. So go ahead and turn your hunter sense on. That's like the first thing you got to remember. And I think because you're still early, you have to stop and let your hunter sense kind of kick in. But you'll earn the perks where you'll be walking and your hunter sense will still be on, which will make your life so much easier. Which is so cool because I never, through the progression, didn't realize it completely shut off when you were walking. Go ahead and walk up, touch that zone, find out what that is. More pheasant. So we already picked up this zone.
Isn't that a deer sound?
I haven't heard anything. What did you hear? If you do, if you feel like you hear something, like stop.
Well, that's why I stopped and I looked around.
Oh, okay.
But oh, there's another hunting scene.
I didn't hear anything when you did stop. Doesn't mean that that wasn't it. Those are just the normal sounds.
No, this was like a like that sound.
It could have been a badger that was nearby. But go ahead and just stop right here. Stop right here. So the developers say that being in bushes helps, just like helps you hide, just so that you're aware. Again, do us hunters notice a big difference? I don't know if we do. I like to go into bushes and kind of hide. But what I would do is go turn back, either go up to the stand and you can get a better 360-degree view of everything. And see. Thanks for interrupting again. That's awesome. And kind of look around with your binoculars and see if you can see anything nearby you. You know, deer-wise. You remember how to pull out your binoculars?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Right arrow. Right arrow. Not working. Do I have to hold it?
You shouldn't, no. It should just be a touch.
I'm like spam hitting it now and something.
You have it equipped. Yeah, no, you still have it.
I almost spent $1,200 on new binoculars, but thankfully I didn't do that because I needed to do a shotgun. Yeah, that sound. What is that?
The knocking?
Yeah, exactly.
Just a bird sound.
How did you get into it? Now they're working for you?
Yeah, they do have a little glitchy stuff. So I just went back to the rifle and then went back to the binoculars.
Can you
You want
see
me to
where?
mute that? All right, let's get back to this. I was teaching the missus how to hunt on this game. So we are fairly new at it. Looking for some deer at 4:06 p.m.
What?
So 5 o'clock eating.
Do you want the ibuprofen head downstairs?
No, I brought it up. It's right there. I put the brand new bottle right there.
Okay, this is eating.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock right now. So eating wise,
You should. Wait, what? What's that?
I think that's the rockalope. Yeah, that's nothing.
What is it eating?
I don't know. We haven't discovered. Oh, bingo! Look at there. Oh, that's a 2-star. That's a good shot right there.
My turn.
I know, it's your turn. So this is a great example to teach off of. So you can see, I think right behind the tree on the right, there's a female. Yep. So a young female. So go ahead and look at those 3 bucks.
And there's pheasants.
And you can see the pheasants down on the ground. See them?
Oh, yeah.
So that's good. See what that other one in the middle is. So definitely you don't want to take him. And what's the one above? And you definitely, so really the one you want to take out was going to be that guy right there. So go ahead and let's look up, get out of your binoculars.
I don't remember how to do that.
There you go. So
Get out of the blind and head out.
Number one, let's analyze.
It's very open.
It's very open. Which way's the wind blowing?
Right towards them.
Yep. So this could be, if anything, if you're going to get out of the blind, you'll go off to your left, up into those woods, crouching the entire time and working your way out of the woods
shoot him
and
from
shoot.
The ridge.
Yep. So immediately, the moment you get down, go all the way down, and then hit circle and just stop and look at them.
Just see if even this movement scared them.
Yep. Circle. Yep. And I would go back off to your left, get on the other side of that tree. Yep. And then I'd go ahead and just, And this is why we put that little dot, is to help you so you don't, so you can, they're over to your right just a little bit more. Oh, perfect, they're good. So that one on the bottom is the one we're going to want to look at and go for.
So I can army crawl and make up the yardage and then...
No, I'd go left more. Because if you look at... Yeah, just walk sideways. We'll keep an eye on them and just walk sideways. And I would keep looking through the binoculars at them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and the one we really want to track is the one that's to the right. He's in the shadows right there. Yep, and he's laying down. Yep, him.
There's the tree still in the tree.
And then there's another female in the trees.
I see her.
If you're ever going pheasant hunting, there's a little trick. If you're ever going pheasant hunting, there's a little trick.
And she's not worried about pheasant hunting right now. Yeah, but then go ahead and pause for just a second. So you're going to become real loud. So you're real loud at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So if you start walking, if you now hit that button and now start walking, so now you become like super slow at walking. And I know it's a real pain,
It's
but
okay, I
you
get it.
come, and you want to kind of now just get to the left side of that tree and then just walk straight forward. And then as soon as we kind of clear all the bushing, that's when then you'll want to get ready to take a shot, I think. But we got to try to get eyes on them to keep, because they're going to keep moving that direction. And I think they're over that way. Yeah, I think they're through those.
Yep. They are.
Yep, you can
They're
see
right
that one right through there. You can see him laying down.
So do I want to pop out right there?
No, I'd pop out in the trees. Yep.
So just walk through them?
Yep.
Yeah, you can just walk.
I know I can. I just am asking like what the placement is.
And this is where we, for me, because I'm blind, in the sense of like where I'm going, is when I look through the binoculars, I'd place a marker where they are. And that gives me the visual when I'm outside of this.
Oh, I see.
So in real hunting, you don't get that luxury.
Right.
On your phone, you could. Grab your phone.
I'd go to the left side of that big tree. So you kind of go through the two pines. Go ahead and take a look. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's
Scope
for
'em
having
out.
the
Will
dog
help
first.
you. Yeah. There you go. As long as you get close to it, then you'll be able to find out. So I think they kept walking.
There.
Yeah. You're kind of.
They're over. There's the ridge there. They're over the ridge.
They may have moved down to the water.
See, they're right there. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a little hill. They're in a little valley.
And the shaking is because of where he's like standing. That's all.
Whoops. Well, should I just keep heading that way, or? I mean, what's the topography here? Can you see
It's all
it?
pretty. It's fairly flat. You don't get to when you zoom in, and you can kind of tell based off
And I
of
don't know
like
how to
trees
zoom
and
in.
stuff on R2, which you maybe already zoomed in. So that's all you get.
No, you were hitting R. Oh.
All right, yeah. Let's go forward and see if we can get to that big tree. Oh, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't have to army crawl, but just hit that R3 button.
It's one or the other. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and then the R3.
The R3 is going to make it a slower walk, more quiet, and then just you want to keep an eye out where they're at. I've kind of lost. There's the bat. Oh, what's that? There we go. There we go.
There it is.
Okay, Ricky, please, dude. Let mom. Yep. What's your what's your distance?
120, 130, 140.
Okay. So I would go ahead and move forward a little bit. Keep an eye on him the whole time. Oh, go ahead and I'd either lay down and get ready to shoot. Yep. That's a great shot right there. Just line him up.
Lose your breath.
So I'm as zoomed as I can get.
Yep. You're zeroing, change it back to 109.
Shoot. Yeah?
Oh, let it on your breath. I have to go back just the tiniest hair to the left.
But we want to wait for him to get up, or we
I would.
take it now?
I'd wait for him to get up, but that's going to be then your call.
'Cause shooting
'Cause
him
he may
laying
get up
down
and
is
he may-
rough.
Huh?
Shooting
Yeah.
him laying down is pretty rough.
Yeah, you don't know where the heart is.
Or if there's a rock in the way, or
Yeah.
you know.
I like where that shoulder blade ends.
Yeah.
Right there.
What happened?
It's just they moved it's the ground. It's like your elbow dropped into a hole. Yep.
Do you like this?
I love it. I love the. I mean, you could go into a squat position. You might get a better shot because now that he's dropped down into that little ridge. And then when he stands up, you can see his head poking
Yeah, I
out.
see it right there.
She may become the bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
So as soon as you see him start to move, hold your breath and get yourself into that position.
There?
A little bit back. A little to your left on it. Yeah. Boom. And then, no.
Oh, what do I do? A
Right
marker.
there. You did. You just place your marker right there.
Which number?
L1. R1, excuse me. There you go. And that's fine. Even though it's 1,000 yards, just head over to it. You're just going to walk directly at it. And he bucked, so I mean, you got him. We didn't get to see if his head dropped or what, but I think you've got him.
Is this the first animal shot?
Second.
Well, I mean, she shot a couple of badgers, but this is the second deer.
Oh, what did she shoot?
She got a mule.
Oh.
All right, so right in here, go ahead and stop. And then you see the blood.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and analyze. What color is it?
It's bright. That's good.
Yep.
Pink.
Yep. So now you knew he took off right.
Yeah.
So get yourself lined up. I always kind of turn myself around, find the ground marker, and you can see it go off.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then I let it kind of run for a little bit so that I can see. And then off you go. And then because your marker doesn't constantly, you can see the red.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep, and then he turned. Yep.
Keeps going straight.
Let her do it, Rick.
I'll see it.
Just sit down. You and I have got hours into this. So we can pick it up a lot quicker than she can. So you just have to sit and watch. Just enjoy the hunt, man. X to jump, yeah. Yeah,
Is
press
he
forward too.
Really not. I am.
No, you're not. There you go. Never jump with a gun.
Right.
You drinking water, Rick?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Got him.
So how's everybody doing in chat? Everybody doing okay?
Do I have people in chat? Are
Yeah.
people here?
Yep.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay, it was really high.
Yep. But he was also sitting low, so that position
and
would have
it
been.
shattered that bone.
That's okay. I mean, you can't predict where those. It also looked like the big artery leading into the back.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see meat, bone, lung, artery, lung.
Okay. So that wasn't great then?
Oh, that was great.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great shot. I would be happy with that shot.
All right.
And then if you hit R1,
He was a 50%.
yeah, So if you can find him, make
I
sure
don't know what 50% means.
his DNA isn't great. So
Oh,
number
okay.
one, look at his antlers. So see how his antlers in the back have two, the one in the front, the one in the back has one, the one in the front has two.
You want them to be perfectly even?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Those are
So now
basically
you just earned
clusters.
$350 off that guy.
Sweet. I'm not much closer to my scope.
Yep.
What scope is she getting?
She wants to. She bought the morning.
I can just keep. Can I keep hunting? But I guess I don't want to keep hunting this herd because
No, because there's nothing. I mean,
there
you
was
can
only a
drink out.
couple of young males in there.
There's a 1-star.
Yeah, you don't want to take any more of the males out of that herd. You could
Right.
take out the females. They'll only bring you a couple $100, but you're getting close to the end of your day.
Right.
If you hit your time zone, like go ahead and hit your map. Your time is up in the top right.
Oh, it's
You
almost
have-
as late.
You have roughly. It's what I would do at this juncture. I would go down to the river, and I would walk the river back up, and you'll pick up a lot of the watering
Oh,
zones.
to analyze it. Okay.
Because then you'll pick up mule deer. You'll pick up watch. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead into the water zone, and then take a right at the water. And every few feet, go ahead and stop and look for zones. So go ahead and stop, and then look around for the highlights. I'm not seeing anything yet, so just go ahead and walk up the zones. And I always walk around with my binoculars out so that I can then peer up the water. So do you see the highlight on that side?
Mm-hmm.
It should be on this side too. So walk up towards the water itself. And then go ahead and stop. And then go ahead and cross and grab that zone.
There's one.
Is it right there?
Yeah. It's right there. Check that.
There you go. And they're usually always the same, so we moved it. Yep, analyze.
You'll do.
Perfect. So now take a look at your map. And that herd that you probably hunted is that herd up there.
Oh, I see.
So when you go over and hover over that deer, hit X, and then there's their drink zone.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I always do. Is I always look up the river to see if there's anything drinking. It's not drink time; it's usually dinner time right about now for the deer. But sometimes red fox is drinking. So go ahead and stop and look around for any zones.
I saw that too, Rick.
Yep. So head on over and cross that river.
I think it's too deep. It's gonna be too deep. She's gonna stop.
So that doesn't let you go?
Yeah, no. So go ahead and back up and walk back and see if you can cross right there. There you go. Go ahead and stop. There it is. Yeah.
Red box.
And
Saw
so-
the tracks.
Yeah, I see the tracks.
So then is what you can do is when you're out wandering around is you'll find tracks between two zones. And so if you come across the middle and you find it and you look at their direction and start heading that way, most of the time you'll find the other zone. This is how I get lost in this game.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Hey. Yeah, I wonder who's watching.
It's a bot.
Might be a bot. But I doubt it. I'm sure it's somebody just lurking and working.
It's all like one person watching.
Well, usually it'll show like me, but to have two people, I mean, this is cool. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate
Okay,
it.
so drinking often. So this is a good.
So go ahead. That might be the second mule deer herd that's in the area.
So go back to analyze and then, or go, I mean, to the map.
Yeah, so
Oh,
see,
okay.
now the other one popped up.
Oh, okay.
So that's another.
Yep, so that's another
Oh,
herd.
okay.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So why don't you take over for me? Because I've got to we're taking a meal to the Hollands tonight.
I'm like,
Nope.
When I get home, I'm going to be ready for college. FYI, everybody.
All right, well, stick around. I'm going to relaunch the stream underneath my profile. Because I don't think I can break stream. Maybe. Let's find out. But I'll be right back if this crashes and comes back. I hope you stick around.